What is poppin', fight fans, and welcome to another episode of the Mystic Hour on MMA Island. And I am honored to be here with the man, UFC lightweight, number 9 ranked now lightweight, former legacy lightweight champion, Diego Ferreira. How you doing, boss?
Thank, appreciate it, man. I'm really sorry about all this time, but I'm here and let's do it.
No worries, no worries. I'm glad that you're here. You got a new gym now? How's that going? I know that's a lot of work, a lot of development in the beginning.
Yeah, in the beginning it's kind of little hard, especially move everything. You have to do some retouch, like we have to put new toys, especially for the fighters, and the trainers. And I'm really excited. It's been really hard for me, but it's something I'm always looking for to be a businessman and be a fighter. It's great. It's a great experience. It gets you tired, yeah, but it's great.
That's awesome. That's what you've been doing most of the time during this quarantine time period?
Yeah, that's what I've been doing, especially like, right now. I not have any fights. I'm focused a little bit more on my gym, my students, especially my students having a lot of tournaments, in jiu-jitsu. I'm really just focusing more on them, and when it come my time, especially like right now, and they're gonna be always back me up. We'll put it good.
That's awesome. And they have a great teacher in you, I'm sure. So, are you still running your own camp, or are you, when you're in your fight camp, you're at Fortis MMA?
I go to for MMA like every another week. This pandemic, I don't really have a time, but I always like try send videos to my coach Safe, send some videos, see what I have to improve, see how much I have to put in cardio or my wrestling, things like that. And he's just like, we keep in the retouch a lot, like just talking and see what you can get better, especially when fight like that, like um, with Arusha, I have something soon, and that's how we work for right now, But I hope I can go as soon as I can over there to Dallas and have a good train with my teammates over there.
Absolutely. And you're known for, in the beginning of your career, for running your own camps.
Mhm.
Tony Ferguson, who recently fought, pretty much runs his own camp. Do you think it's better to have a head coach and rather than do your own thing?
Yeah, it's much better you have a head coach. I have my coach with me, my boxing coach, and my wrestling coach. But when you have a coach, it's good to see who's in outside. When we on just training, you just focus into to do good, but you don't see the work the what you're doing bad, But when you're outside, my coach is always like, look, this is it's not it's not good yet. We had to perfect a little bit more, and that's why Coach Safe get in and make the adjustment for me, make me realize I need somebody behind me to really get me what I want. Sometimes it is hard just yourself do everything. You have to another people to help you out and perfect those those points you're not doing the right thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And you started getting more knockouts as you went over to that different camp. You think you enjoy the knockout more than you do the submission?
Now I enjoy more the submission, but the knockout is coming like it's coming really naturally, But I like more the submissions. It's easy because I trained this for a long time, and that like it make me more in getting love about the jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, absolutely. I know, and those knockouts have been great. And one of your biggest victories was against former UFC champion Anthony Pettis. Was
Mhm.
that one of your favorite victories, your most memorable victory?
I think my memory, but like I think it was with not really with uh, Anthony Pettis. I think it was with the Russian. I forgot his name right now. Fought before and before.
Tuzanov, or
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, Kabilov. Yeah, Kabilov.
Kabilov.
Yeah, I think that one was my most one because he was a great stand up fighter. He was real sharp on he been with a lot of knockouts, you know,
Yeah.
and just to get through him was, I think, was my most like, you know, we did the whole fight stand up, you know, we really fought just on our feet the whole time. We barely touched the ground, but I think the most win was that one. And Anthony Pettis good, he was he was great win, especially because he put me on the rank. But I think the memory it's going to to the last fight, you know, before Anthony.
Yeah, and I remember watching that fight and you just looking so great on the feet because you're known as that jujitsu guy. And I'm just like, oh, look at him on his feet. He's killing him on there. And I know Javi Lopez don't want to go to the ground with you. So you looked amazing in that fight.
Thank you.
Uh, you recently had a fight scheduled with Drew Dober. What happened? Were you injured? Something with COVID maybe? Because, you know, there's a lot of fighters who've been getting COVID.
Yeah, I got sick, you
Yeah.
know, and right after that I hurt my arm, you know, but and then I decided to pull out because after we got sick, it was like a really bad experience, you know. I got a little bit down, but and then I was training, you know, as was after I got better, I was still getting trying to stay in a good condition, but the body was not functional right, and I was like, no, um, and that's when I got hurt, you know, a little bit on my shoulder, and I said, no, Bob, this is a sign, you know, I that's a sign I'm not supposed to be fighting, and then I have to pull out, but you know, that's good because and then I got this another fight, and I'm really excited for this one more than ever.
Do you know why they didn't reschedule the same Drew Dober fight?
I really don't know. No, I really want to fight him because damn, we fought like we're supposed to fight twice. You know, one the 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 the, the pandemic, and another time I got sick, and then you know, things was not working out for a reason, and I was excited to fight him because I was training so hard. You know, I've been, damn, I don't like to like, especially like on this, especially this year, I fought one time, you know, one time, and it's kind of hard for me, especially training. You know, I was training so hard. It was from Anthony Pettis. I don't took no break. I was just like focusing, getting another fight. But you know, sometimes it's out of your hands, and you just have to sit down, realize, and try to get better. You know, get
Yeah.
better to get another fight. And I don't know why they don't we touch it again to get off with the same fight with Dober. But you know, this one is it's kind of fired me up, you know, because I lost to that guy. It was my my first loss of my career, and I'm really fired up for this one, and feel better, you know.
Yeah. And I know you've been a pretty active guy. And even after you were pulled out of that fight, you said you were down to step in to fight Rafael Dos Anjos. You were still okay in that time period to fight him? Like you still had that, you know, fire in you to like, you know
Yeah,
what, I can pull it
I
together to
was
fight him.
I was really like pretty good. I was like, you know, I got just focused in training, get my cardio back, get my injuries out way and out of my way, and I was really dedicated, you know, to get everything right. I was really in good shape, you know. I was like, you know, 78, 75, and I was ready to jump in, but Paul Felder was
Yeah,
was like really he made 155. It was great for him, you know, but
unbelievable.
I really want to fight on the fight, but it was not the time, you know, and see, they put a good fight too, you know.
Yeah, and that was an excellent fight to watch. So
Yeah.
now you're going to go against Vanille De Riche. He's ranked lower than you. Do you feel okay fighting somebody who's ranked below you? You still think it'll elevate you in the rankings?
I really don't care. Like the way I really just want to fight him because I want to take my revenge. And it's something like the way I say it, it's something we fight up. I don't care to fight with somebody lower and up. I just trying to. I like to fight with the best fighters I can. You know, the best fighters on the world. And then when you get to the rank, really, you really. I personally, I don't care what's the number. I care to fight and see if it really get to the belt, you know. If that's what I have to do, I do it, and I don't care. I just want to move on and you know get close and close to the belt. That's what was my dream right now.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that fight. You've progressed so much in your style in each and every way, so that's going to be a very competitive fight to watch. Speaking of competitive, Habib Nurmagomedov retired this earlier in October. That's a matchup I would love to see, you versus him. I think it would have been excellent.
Yeah.
How do you think your style would vary against a guy like Habib?
I think it is. I really don't know. Like he's have such a good wrestling. I'm fascinated about his wrestling, his takedowns. His judo takedowns, everything like really fascinated me. But I think we could put a good show. Like a really like impress show for everybody because I was not gonna be scared. I'm not scared to go to the ground with him, and I know he gonna be like trying to take me down or be on the top of me, and I feel more comfortable being on my back than be really in my feet. But we never know. We have to work all aspect. But I think we could put a good show. A good show for the everyone, the spectators, see how much I can handle myself to on the ground.
Yeah, maybe one day he'll come back and we can see that matchup for sure. This past weekend, your idol, Ronaldo Souza, unfortunately took a loss to Kevin Holland. How has Ronaldo Souza inspired you in your life? I know he's one of your big idols.
It wasn't a big. He is a big idol for me.
Yes, excuse me. Yes.
He is still been, but it was hard for me to see he losing. Especially,
Yeah.
especially for that guy. He's a. I know that guy because he's from Dallas,
Yeah.
from here, and I was like really impressed. The way everything happened so fast on the ground on his knees. And kind of like whoa.
Yeah.
But I took a little bit hard. I wish you the best, but he still be my idol because what he did it on jiu-jitsu and MMA, it's not so many people can do. You can see, but the MMA it involves so much. Involves so much. We have to involve with the MMA to get better, and I think Sosa have to do that to get his next win. You know, because right now people really getting good.
Yeah.
Like not just good. They getting like you know over everything. Like they really getting expect like I don't even know put the word. You know,
Yeah,
but
like the younger generation are learning so much more now because there's so many things available that better than like a long time ago when they first started coming up.
exactly. And before, like when we start training, we just want to go for the bang. Like go for the. But now they really practice like putting technique behind. I start practicing that like for the last 3 years, and I start doing more that, and I think that's why I'm involved with the young guys too. But he don't get no damage, and Souza been fighting for a long time. Like damn, what he fought on he fought Macaco. You know.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. Yeah.
Oh, and I think it's he already put enough time, and I think he have to sit down and talk to his family, see what it is. But he's still my idol. He's still a good person to inspire me, in jiu-jitsu and MMA, and I'm still looking up to him to achieve his goals. I like how the way I want it and the way he did it.
Absolutely. And it's forever Jacare. I got to do one of these for him. Jacare, we love you, man. We hope to see you have a great after career, whatever you decide to do. Speaking of your earlier days, are you still playing soccer, Diego? I know that was one of your earlier loves.
Yeah, I right now not really because damn, I was probably like 3 or 4 years, not playing soccer because I was so busy with my career and my gym, and everything. Probably like 3 years already. I've been playing soccer, and I love to play soccer. It's the same thing I do in jiu-jitsu. I love jiu-jitsu, but sometimes you have to just do more MMA. But I hope like I have a little bit time off, to really just enjoy a little bit of soccer. I don't watch it no more, because I get home like this time,
Yeah,
I go straight to bed. I eat and go straight to bed, and tomorrow's the next day, and it's really hard watching something. But I hope next year, this year, coming year, I have a little vacation, and well, I can put after the fight. Exactly after the fight, I have a little vacation, and I can watch the soccer a little bit more.
that's awesome. And would you want your kids to play soccer or maybe go into MMA? I know you have three kids, two or three kids? Three,
Uh,
yeah.
yeah, my older one, he's 19, and I don't think
Yeah.
don't like so much soccer. But my little ones, my little one, my younger one plays soccer for a little bit. I still put him on the school to play soccer, but they don't like it. I hope on the future, maybe they guys start liking it, and hoping that my father is a love soccer, and I hope one day they love too, and I like it too, and I hope they enjoy in the future.
Yeah. Is your 19-year-old interested in MMA at all?
No, he's just more like jiu-jitsu and wrestling. That's what he thought. I don't know on the future, but right now in the wrestling and jiu-jitsu, he really like it, and he did pretty good in the wrestling. The last he high school, and he was doing pretty good, and now he's transitioned a little bit to jiu-jitsu. I don't know. Maybe he can jump in and see what he gonna like it.
Yeah, and I follow you on Instagram, of course, and I always see you on your motorcycles.
Oh yeah.
When did you start liking motorcycles? Was that a thing when you started working the UFC? It's like, you know what, I want to buy a motorcycle, or has that been something you've always been interested in?
No. I always like motorcycle, and I just don't have financially. I never have the opportunity to have. But after I got on UFC, my second fight on UFC 177, when the Barão fought Dillashaw
Mhm.
in Sacramento. That's when I got my first motorcycle, and from there, I was like, wow, for free, not for free. I fought for it, but for that, like I started like going crazy about motorcycles. I already have a three right now, and you know, but my love starts from there. Like from the UFC, get on UFC and win, with big win and get the motorcycle. I start falling in love with about like riding, and my friends start calling me, hey, let's go for a ride. And I go for a ride. I go to the gym like almost every day, when it's not cold, going to the gym, just to have all of my little time to ride my bike. And that's what I do.
That's awesome. I don't go too crazy like Donald Cerrone. He's always riding his bike doing those crazy tricks.
No, I really don't do that. I really like, I like to go to the gym, or good ride like for 3, 4, 4 hours, and I'm good on that. I'm really good on that. That's what I do.
Absolutely, Diego. Two more questions, and I thank you so much again for being here with us today. Tonight. So next year, you think by this time you'll be in that conversation in the top five, maybe top three, or maybe even fighting for a championship?
I hope so. My dream is big, and my focus it's more. I'm getting so focused to reach that goal. I really want to get there, and by next year, I need to be at least not at least top five. And between those guys to get the title shot and see. I hope they get me another fight as soon as I finish this one. Finish this February 6th. I really want to look forward for the next one, and I hope we can get it close by the end of next year.
Next year. Awesome. We hope to see you get into that top three for sure. I would love to see a matchup. You and Charles Oliveira, you and Paul Felder. So many different guys up there for you to fight.
Thank you.
Diego, if you can think off the top of your mind any dream fight you can ever have in the history of MMA, is there anybody you would have loved to had to been in the ring, the cage with?
I think Mike Chandler. I don't know that guy. I don't know personally, but I think I really want to get my hands on him after this one. I really looking for, because I don't know. I think it's a due respect. That's the guy jump in front of all of us and try be there just because he came from another organization. But you know, after this fight, I wanna focus on this one, February 6th. And I already have somebody on the back of my mind to call out.
I love it. Coach Diego Ferreira, let's make it happen. Diego, thank you so much for the time. We appreciate you. Hope to talk to you again soon. Good luck with your fight next year against Vanille, and hope your family has a wonderful holiday.
You too. Appreciate it, guys, and
Thank you.
my time, and let's go.
Let's go. Thank you, Diego. Appreciate you, brother. All right, guys. That was Diego Ferreira one of the best lightweights in UFC right now. Appreciate you guys for joining me. I know it's late night. This will be up. You'll see it tomorrow. Thank you guys so much.